So we, as a nursery, kind of had to start out with what we had. We are requesting to get new monitors for our nursery. We currently have monitors on wheels that we wheel around to each patient as we need them. These will be monitors that hang, that are out of the way, so everybody can see them whenever they need to work on the baby. It came out of a request from the hospitalist group, something that they really wanted. Whenever you're working on a baby, everyone needs to be able to see the monitor to know if they're doing the right work.
So in 2004, we bought ventilators that could ventilate babies, neonates up to geriatric ages, and we were able then to put babies on ventilators until Riley could come and get them, so just while awaiting transport. And then in 2020, we got the neonatal level 2 ICU certification. So at that point, we were using a lot more of the infant nasal CPAP through our ventilators, which were able to keep them up longer. So we had less equipment available, and that's why we decided to ask for the bubble CPAP units. We hope to be able to save space in the nursery with that. The footprint of the ventilators is quite a bit larger than the bubble CPAP. And we also looked at our data, and we do ventilators and infant nasal CPAP, then we do the vapotherms, but we use the most of the infant nasal CPAP, so that's why we asked for that device.
So the ability to have the more up-to-date instruments and tools and technology allows us to care for the infant in a more efficient way. We've been taking care of some of these kids for a while now, right? And so we've had the isolettes for those kids that need kind of that protected environment. This allows us to maybe upgrade that technology. It gives us a better way to monitor these kids. So yeah, we've got plenty of cardiac and pulmonary monitors available, but this allows us to integrate things into our system a little bit easier for nursing efficiency and for us to be able to report back when we're talking to primary care doctors and other folks.
And I think of the pieces of equipment that we have on our list, what Camden might have needed. She was on CPAP, so she would have required the bubble CPAP. She was on a heart monitor, so she would have required the heart monitor. She was not on a feeding pump. We did the feedings were a little bit different by hand, but had she lived longer, she might have needed that. But a level 2 nursery not only will help us to care for newborns that will live a long and healthy life, but this will also help us to keep newborns that may have a life-limiting diagnosis, keep them closer to home. Because when we can do that and we can have those touch points and have RTS and the amazing nurses that are on OB, and I can't praise them enough. They do such a fantastic job. I mean, they really do. And I would put them up against any nurse in the state, any OB nurse in the state, or any nursery nurse in the state, really, in the country probably. But it allows family members to spend the most time with that newborn, even if it doesn't end the way we want it to end. So being a level 2 nursery, a NICU, allows us to provide truly a higher level of care, because you really don't know when you're going to need that higher level. We typically need them for younger, infants that are born who have not had the time to develop. But you can have a 40-week infant who needs a higher level of care, and you don't know it until that infant is here. This has the opportunity to impact so many patients, not just those that we think are going to deliver early, but every single patient, and every parent should feel that confidence that we are able to provide this higher level of care and care for not only your newborn, but you as well.